Well, good morning. It's Crazy Cheap Chick. I just got back from the grocery store. I found some fabulous deals today. I was not unhappy. And one of my YouTube friends that watches me, Erica, she sent me a comment and said, I like your videos, but I'd like them even more if you added up and showed how much you saved each trip. And I thought, that's not a bad idea, Erica. I think I'll take you up on it. So after I show you the groceries, stick around. I'm going to tell you how much I saved and the percentage saved, and at the end I'll tell you a story. Well, I got to the store a little bit late. It was probably mid-morning, and there wasn't a whole lot of produce clearance, but I did find 2 bags of these pears, and really nice pears. They were really sweet and delicious. I don't know why I didn't pick up those bananas. I should have. Cherries were on sale. I got a few of those. Not a lot of meat clearance either. I found a couple of things, but I've got a lot of meat in the freezer. I don't need a lot of meat. And I went all through the clearance rack. They had a ton of vitamins and hair products and things like that. Not a lot of real food, but I did find 1 or 2 items that I picked up. You have to just kind of take your time and sort through it, because oftentimes the really good stuff is hidden at the back. This purchase made me feel old. I remember when you could buy Kool-Aid for 10 cents a package, and sometimes on sale for 7 cents or 5 cents. Just a reminder to really check those UPC codes. This rice looked like it was on sale, but actually the wrong package was in the spot. Had I put that in my cart, it probably would have rang up for $3 or $4. Same with this Prego sauce. It was in the wrong spot. So it looked like it was on clearance, but when I compared the UPC codes, they didn't match. I did buy one of these melons. They're called Athena melons. They were really ripe, really sweet, and I didn't regret that purchase at all. And with Memorial Day, a lot of the barbecue stuff was on sale, so buns were on sale for 99 cents. I found this little cake. I thought it was a pretty good deal for $2.46. It had been $6. I love these little pork loins. I use them in so many things. I just cook them in my crock pot. They're simple and easy. But of course, the whole reason I went to the grocery store was to buy this butter for $2.99 a pound. Butter's gotten up to $4.29 a pound here, and it doesn't go on sale that much. So when it does go on sale, I try to buy enough for 4 or 5 months. And butter lasts forever. The expiration date on this butter was sometime in October. And they had my yogurt I love on sale, so I did get several packages of yogurt. Here was some pasta sauce that actually did match the UPC code, so I was able to get it for a little bit less. Okay, I'm headed home, and when I get home, I'm going to turn this camera around and show you everything I got. $109.76 pre-tax, and I'm going to really quickly run through and tell you what I got. Now, I have hardly any full-price items, so almost everything's sale and clearance. This Folgers coffee was $6.99. It's normally $10.99. This melon was on sale for $3.99. And these avocados were $1.49 each. I thought they were 99 cents, but they rang up $1.49. Then the hamburger buns, I had a coupon for free. And the hot dog buns were on sale for 99 cents. That's one thing I like about Dillon's, is they do send you coupons for free items to try or as a reward. Seems like I get a free item about once a month at least, sometimes twice a month. These grape tomatoes are $2.79. Now, I've planted about 20 tomato plants, so hopefully in another month, I'm not going to be buying tomatoes. Even this tomato here was like $1.07 just for one tomato. The cheese was on sale. It was 3 for $5. And I had a coupon, so it rang up a little bit less than that. It was a store coupon I had loaded. So this Italian-style shredded cheese was $1.49. The Mexican-style blend was $1.66, and the nacho and taco blend was $1.67. Cherries were on sale, but cherries are super expensive. even on sale. So it was $6.59 for this bag of cherries. But can you put a price on your health? John Wayne always says, well, you can pay for good food or you can pay the deductible to go to the doctor. You pick. This processed meat, not very healthy, but easy, fast, and I like it. $3.99 for these smoked broths. Of course, since it was Memorial Day weekend, a lot of barbecue stuff was on sale this week. And I always try to go on Fridays so I get the 4-time fuel points, but my schedule's been real messed up. And so I haven't had a chance to go on Fridays, but this week I'm hopefully going to get back on schedule. I bought one thing of zero sugar creamer, also not super healthy, $2.99. And my yogurt that I love was on sale. It's normally $2.19. This week it's 3 for $5. And so they rang up for $1.66 or $1.67. The whole reason I went today, because I could have gone till Friday without buying more food, but butter was on sale this week for $2.99, and you could buy up to 5. Now that'll last me a good 5 months, because we use about a stick of butter a week. And so one package usually lasts me a month. So if I can buy it on sale and get as many as they will allow me to buy, butter lasts a really long time. And I didn't even check the date on these. October 4th. They'll be gone by October 4th. This Kool-Aid was on clearance for 35 cents each. And this made me feel super old buying this. Not only because I'm buying Kool-Aid, but because I remember when this stuff was a dime. When my kids were little, you could buy a package of Kool-Aid for a dime, sometimes 5 or 7 cents. It's on sale. This gravy mix was 50 cents each a package. And this creamy vodka sauce, which is my favorite, was marked down to $2.37. I got 2 jars of it. These tortillas were $1.89. These were on clearance, these pinwheels, for 90 cents. Normally $1.99. And I got this pork tenderloin for $4.67. Some celery for $1.35. This cube steak for $4.31, marked down from $6.64. This little cake was normally $6, but it was marked down from to $2.46 from $6. And my grandkids are here today, and so I got this for them. Then this cheese platter, I was going to buy some cheese anyway to cut up. And this was $7, this deli platter, because they probably made a whole bunch of these for Memorial Day. And those that didn't sell, they marked down. But look what it costs normally, $19.99. What a difference a day makes. Because if you had gone on Sunday and bought this, it would have cost you $20. This was on clearance for $2.24. Thin mint seasoning blend. I just thought it would be good on cookies or brownies, or it says pancakes, oatmeal, ice cream, coffee, hot cocoa. Anyway, since it was half off, I went ahead and bought it. These peeled apples were $2.94 because I should probably try to get my grandkids to eat some healthy food while they're here. 2 packages of pears, and I love pears when they're ripe, so 99 cents on the pears. And 3 big cucumbers for 99 cents. And then the last thing I bought was all this pop. And yeah, I know pop, bad for you. But if I am going to buy pop, and I usually do keep it on hand for the grandkids or visitors, I don't let myself drink very much. I try to limit myself to about 1 can a week. I just don't need that sugar. But it was buy 2, get 3 free. And they were $9.99. So for $20, I got 5 packages. So 5 times 4 is 20. So these ended up being like $4 a package. And you never see soda pop that cheap. So I wanted to go ahead and stock up and have it for this summer. When my grandkids come for Camp Nana Banana, we'll probably have some ice cream, root beer floats. And I always like having 7-Up on hand for mixed drinks, Pepsi or Coke. And then they had this. Dr. Pepper creamy coconut, some limited flavor. It may taste horrible. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, that is what I got for my $105. And now I think I'm going to have to make some lunch for these grandkids. What are we eating this week? Breakfast is the same old, same old. Yogurt and fruit generally. And of course, we always have coffee. Wow, you're fast. For lunch today for my grandkids, we're going to have some brats on the grill with these pinwheels and some apple slices and some cake. And one night we're going to have pork tacos. It's one of my favorite meals. I've got the cheese, I've got the tomato, I've got lettuce, tortillas. I'll cook this in the crock pot. And then one night we will have hamburgers. I've got hamburger I bought on sale a couple of weeks ago, so we'll have hamburgers, and I'll probably make my own fries. Hold it down to a dull roar, please. And then we could have some carrots and celery with that also. And then I'm also going to make some Salisbury steak using this cube steak and this gravy mix, and have that with mashed potatoes. And then the reason I wanted the cheese was I think I'll make some Greek-inspired chicken kebabs this week with rice and this cheese on the side. And I could also make, I saw a recipe for chicken parm quesadillas. And so since I'll have extra tortillas, and we had a big family get together yesterday. And so I have a lot of leftover corn and chicken. And so we'll probably have some of that for dinner tonight, and then one night I can make these chicken parm quesadillas. We'll see how those turn out. I'll let you know. And then these pears will just be for snacks. This will probably go with my Greek kebabs. The same with these cucumbers. Most of this is going in my prepper pantry for future use, but this will get us by for 4 days. Then I will go back on Friday and do my shopping for next week. And that's how I do it. I'm buying everything on sale and clearance and working my meals around what I find. Though I generally have an idea of what I want to make before I go, and then sometimes I have to change it because I just find too good a deal. This was my grocery receipt, and I had spent $109.76 pre-tax, and I went through the receipt, and for everything I bought, I wrote down next to that item what the price, the non-sale price or the non-clearance price would have been. And it took a little bit of work, like 10 minutes, but it wasn't bad. And I was kind of shocked at just how much I did save. So I did that through the whole receipt, and guess what this would have cost had I been paying just the regular prices for these items? Well, as promised, I'm going to tell you how much I saved. I spent $109.76 pre-tax, and if I had paid the regular price for all of these items, not the sale price or the clearance price, but just the regular price that the store sells these items for, it would have cost me $200.79. That is a savings of $91.03. And I was surprised. I'm glad Erica mentioned this because I had never thought of adding up what it would cost if I was paying the actual price and not just sale and clearance prices. That's 55% that I saved off my grocery bill this week. And I think that's pretty good. There's probably people out there doing better than me. But for me, I'm happy with saving 55% off my grocery bill, saving $91. Now, in all fairness, I did go to Aldi's this week, about a week ago, because we had a little family get together out at the pool, about 30 people, and we provided the chicken and the roasting ears. So I went to Aldi's and I bought those packs of frozen chicken, and the roasting ears I think were $2.49 for 4 ears, and I got 7 packs of those, and I think it was around $60. I'm not sure. So if you want to add that in, I guess you can. But on this trip, I saved 55%. And I think I did pretty good on the family gathering too. I mean, if you can provide your part for $50 for 30 people, then that's not too bad. Now, one of the problems with going to Aldi or Walmart, because sometimes they are slightly less expensive on certain things, but once I'm in those stores, I find other things to buy that if I didn't see them, I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't buy them. And so I always feel like it's better if I stay out of those stores. Now at Aldi's, this is one of the purchases I made that's ridiculous. It's a hat for my dog, $4. And my dog took one look at it and said, no, I am not wearing that hat. And so I got her to wear it for about 5 seconds, and that's it. So that's the kind of thing I buy when I'm let on the loose, though, and why I prefer not to go to those type stores. And the other thing I bought at Aldi's and Walmart this week, because I had to go to both stores, was to buy a bunch of pool stuff. All of the toys for the pool, they're kind of one season use, and kids are hard on that stuff. And so I needed the new pool noodles and inflatable rafts and stuff like that. So I had gone in those stores to pick up those things. Now, this is my story. One of the things that I bought at Walmart was a trash can, and it was very clearly advertised for like $23 and some cents. And that's the reason I bought it. It's like, oh, that seems like a pretty good deal. And this is a little trash can on wheels. I'm going to keep it out at the pool. But when I go to ring it up, it rings up $29.99. And I said to the cashier, whoa, that was 23 something. And they're like, well, there's nothing I can do, but after you ring it up, if you want to go back and take a picture and go up to the customer service area, you can get a refund. I'm like, oh, because there's always a line a mile long at customer service. And I'm like, oh, it's only $7. And then I thought, no, this is the thing I preach to you guys, is every dollar counts. So I went back to the display, I took a picture, and I went up to customer service. Thankfully, there were only 2 people in front of me, but they did give me a refund of that $7. And then, since I raised my son right, he saved me $32. And he had stopped by my house, and I'm like, hey, you guys want to stay for dinner? We were just going to order a pizza, but if you want to join us. And he's like, yeah, you buy, I'll fly. Like, okay. So we ordered a large and a medium pizza, and he goes to pick it up, and they don't eat pizza out, he told me. And he said when he went to pick it up, it was $62. And he's like, hey, I don't mean to question you, but is that right? $62 for one large and one medium pizza? And they're like, yeah, inflation, things have gone up. But just for next time, remember, we do have a deal where you can get 2 large pizzas for $30. And he's like, well, I want that deal now. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, I guess we could do that. You want us to remake the pizza? And he goes, you don't even have to remake the pizza. Just give me the large and the medium pizza for $30. And so they did. And so instead of paying $62, he paid $30. Now that's the kind of things that add up every day. Those little mistakes that companies make that oftentimes we let slide because it feels like more trouble than it's worth to contact them or argue with them. Like, so what? It's $2. Oh, it's $3. And my son, I had asked him to pick up a couple of bottles of soda pop while he was up getting the pizza because I didn't have any. And so he forgot, and then he goes back in the store to get the soda, and his card wouldn't work. And he's like, I had just paid for the pizza. I don't know why, I think it was their machine. And the lady behind him was getting really frustrated, and she goes, I'll just buy it. And so she bought it. And he's like, well, give me your address. I'll send you a check or something. You don't have to buy this. And she's like, I don't care. Just let me buy it for you. And so there was like $5 there that he got for free just because someone didn't have the patience to stand in line behind him while he was having trouble getting his card to work. And you just can't let these little things go, because over a year, they really add up. So don't hesitate to step up and ask, hey, is this right? Is this the right price? What can we do about this? Is there, can those kind of things add up, people? So make sure that you're always paying attention. Now, when I was leaving Walmart, and of course I'm in a bad mood because the trash can rang up wrong and I had to wait in customer service. And I had just had this conversation with John Wayne. And I'd said, I hate going to Walmart or Sam's Club because you have to stand in line and show them your receipt. I feel like I'm being treated like a criminal. If you want me to check myself out, if you want me to do someone else's job, then you're going to have some trust that I'm not stealing from you. And if you don't have that trust, then you need to bring people back to be cashiers. And so, John Wayne had listened to that rant. And then we went to Walmart together to pick up some little item. And of course, we're walking out, and I said, get your receipt ready. And he's like, they're not going to ask for my receipt. And I said, they always ask for the receipt. And he's like, they will not ask me. And he walks out the door, just totally stern, straight-faced. He doesn't look at the person. He just keeps walking, and they just watch him walk by. I'm like, that irritates me because they're profiling. You look mean, so they don't stop you. I look like a tiny, frail old lady, so let's give her a hard time over her receipt. So this time, as I'm walking out, I thought, I'm going to do a John Wayne. I'm going to look mad, and I'm just going to keep staring straight ahead. And if I see them out of the corner of my eye, I'm just going to ignore them and keep going. And so I did that, and this lady, who's probably like 90, starts chasing after me. Ma'am, I need to look at your receipt. So I stopped. I often wonder, if you don't stop, what do? Is it a crime to buy stuff in a store and walk out? And so, but I was nice, and I stopped, and I said, I'm really in a hurry. And I was late for something. And she goes, I'm just doing my job. About like that. And I thought, I could do this job. This would be a good job for me if I ever need to go back to work full time. I'm going to become the Walmart checker because apparently it requires 0 people skills. And just the ability to antagonize people, and I'm good at that. So anyway, I did get out of there after showing my receipt. And that's about all I have to tell you for this week, other than I ordered a porch goose, and I am so excited by it. And John Wayne is like, you're old now. This is, but I am going to love it. My grandma had a porch goose, and I loved dressing that thing up. And if you don't know what a porch goose is, I'll put a picture on here so you can see what it is. And I think they're kind of making a comeback. I'll put a link to Amazon where I bought mine. It was $40. I'm not going to pay for those outfits. They're outrageously priced. I may drag my sewing machine out and try to make some outfits. And my dear mother promised to crochet some outfits for my goose, who I've named Gracie. And I thought that was really nice of her. And you never see my mom. I rarely talk about my mom because I don't think she wants me to. Like, keep me out of your craziness. I had asked her to tell a story on one of my videos, and she gave me a look like, no, I'm not. It was the same look my dog gave me when I tried to put the hat on him. Like, no. But at some point, I think she might be in some of my videos because I told her a video I wanted to make, and she said she thought that would be really fun. So you may get to see my mom, I hope. Anyway, thanks, guys. I hope you have a great week. Hope you find some bargains. And next time you see me, I will be the proud owner of a porch goose. I'm so super excited my goose came. What do you think of the goose?
You think you're officially an old lady.
I was officially an old lady a long time ago.